Crime is really low in this particular area.
And I think overall Star's statement was fairly accurate.
I think it's changing, and just
for the worse or the better?
For the worse. I'm a little more. One of our neighbors was attacked last Sunday night.
Did they try and rob him? Did he?
They tried to rob him. Yeah, they did. They robbed him and then they beat him. Mugging is bad enough, but when they start putting a gun in your face.
Yeah.
We really don't have any major crime. We have a lot of malicious destructions that happen on the weekend.
And they do like irritating stuff like turn over your pots.
Very few of the people that are here on Friday and Saturday night are from this area. It's mostly the college kids.
The college kids can do some serious damage because they beat that guy Matt.
Right.
Badly.
Well, that's who beat me up that time.
Yeah.
Remember, they were peeing against Jimmy Mack's house, and I said something.
You don't expect some white college kid to beat the shit out of you because you asked him not to pee on your house. A friend of mine, like, parked in a parking space. Some other guy was trying to get in, and they were pre-meds from Hopkins, and they got out and beat Ted to the point where he had to go to the hospital with a tire iron.
Oh.
My panhandlers are a little on the shady side, okay? Not all of them, okay, but some of them are just, you know, very, very shady.
We had a lady today. I'm sure you've seen her in the
That
park.
crazy lady?
Yeah, the crazy lady.
Nasty.
She was on all the stoops up and down the street today, MFing and scaring people to death. She would once in a while chase people, call them skinny white bitches, and then go back and sit down again.
My homeless people are truly, truly homeless, okay, and they need a place to sleep at night. They are sleeping out here. They do not like to go to the shelters.
Yeah, a lot of people around here know me and stuff. They call me Captain Butch. I had a boat down here for a while, and I had it tied up on the other side of the tugboat pier. While I lived on the pier, I enjoyed myself. I come home, eat, sleep, get up the next morning, go out and help somebody.
It's amazing about Baltimore. You have such separate neighborhoods that are right near each other. And it's kind of a paradox. You know, we have terribly violent crime in some sections of the city, but it's not everywhere. So you can come to Fells Point and feel safe, and drive a few blocks, and only a few blocks, and drive through an area where that feels totally desolate, bleak, and scary, and where the drug dealers roam.
Fells Point is such a cute kind of an enclave unto itself.
I mean, but it's 3 blocks that way or 4 blocks
Sure.
that way. It's the ghetto.
Sure.
It's a project.
I think that one thing that has to be understood by everybody is what happens in the black community is an indicator of what's going to happen in the white community. So if it's a musical trend, if it's a crime, if it's education, you know, don't think that you can just push people off into a corner and isolate yourself from what you see as their problems. Those, whatever, good or bad, it's going to become something that's going to have an impact on you.
Hopefully there's a starting point where there's universal agreement. The city needs reinvestment. It needs new jobs. It needs new population. If it continues to lose jobs and population, losing tax base, the future is a desolate one indeed.
Just when I think that everything's okay, well, I find myself just drink out every day. Then I'm doing it all night, yeah, I'm doing it up real nice. Leave it up to me to make the same mistake twice. Yeah, take that bottle, drink that bottle down. Yeah, take that bottle.
So it's our hope that Fells Point can continue doing what it is doing, you know, keep its very special spirit, its crankiness, and individualism, and yet at the same time balance that with the big picture and a sense of obligation to the city as a whole in terms of what Fells Point and its waterfront can contribute.
There is nothing wrong with bringing in affluent people who can afford to pay the taxes to keep the city going. Yeah, I mean, you got to be a little bit pragmatic as well as philosophical. Fells Point is one of those neighborhoods that has the opportunity to help the city accomplish that. I think it's their responsibility to stand up, be counted, and say, okay, you know, it may not be like it was 50 years ago, but life isn't like it was 50 years ago.
In many respects, though, throughout the ages, Fells Point has become and has been a sort of an independent community, very much so. Independent thinking, even to today. Fells Point, I think, could very well secede from the city and be happy. A lot that helped Fells Point together were the battles that we had. That's helped to keep the spirit alive. I think the thing that we have that is the battle now to keep our history alive. That is the battle I think we're in now. We need to educate our people here so that they don't destroy. We don't destroy what we have.